Hello everybody, welcome to the final part 3 of the Japan vlog series, which also happens to be the final vlog of my study abroad series. If you are here since my first episode, thank you for journeying through exchange with me. It is day 6 here in Japan and we were going to visit the Snow Monkey Park, but there were
no monkeys.
The notice had explained that the monkeys had not yet arrived, and so bad timing I guess. Still, since we had already driven here, we decided to venture in to see what we could find. This was the entrance to the monkey park. Some of us had paid to go in, but I decided not to because there were no monkeys. According to those who had gone in, it was like an onsen-like place where monkeys would gather to warm themselves in winter. And then we went for lunch, which was unfortunately not any better than the monkey park experience. Faith had drawn us into the restaurant's guestbook, and so you may want to pause the video to identify the doodles. And then we were off to the highest point of Japan's national routes. To get to the highest point, we drove through a windy road which goes past Yokoteyama Skylator, a tourist attraction, and Mt.Yokote Drive-In, a restaurant, which is what this sign reads, I think.
That is very impressive, so I'll move the camera back to the view.
The coniferous trees were covered in snow, which was so pretty, and so we stopped to soak in the views and the vibes.
Wow, so sexy! Clement! Turn on!
This is some violation.
Degree.
What's going on? Is that really a haiku?
Wow, damn nice. Wow, damn pretty.
And after our multiple stops, we were finally at the highest point of Japan's national routes. The drive down was enchanting as we had an aerial view of the mountain ranges littered with snow. There was also this feeling of us driving through the very pretty mountain range. This was one of the most scenic roads I had driven on and was evidently very excited about what I was seeing. But unfortunately, the videos had not caught the panorama in all its glory. We drove some more and then had a chance to visit Yugama, which according to Google is a highly acidic crater lake with a striking blue-green coloration due to the chemicals present. I shan't say more about this place, but if you know, you know. We then arrived at the last town of this road trip, Kusatsu, and according to our resident Japan boy Xianghan, this place is rarely visited by tourists because of how inaccessible it is. As such, Kusatsu was a very quaint and quiet town. Located right in the center of the town is the Yubatake, which is the symbol of Kusatsu and one of the town's main sources of hot spring water, with an output of 5,000 liters of water per minute. Next to the Yubatake were also places where you can wash your hands and get foot baths. Just note that the water can be quite hot. I must say, once you get used to the heat, it is quite a nice feeling to soak your feet into the warm water after a long day of activities. And this was the second last meal of our road trip, a plethora of tempura. And this was how the Yubatake looked at night, with the lighting and steam giving off some sort of a mysterious vibe. And this is our fifth and final accommodation of the road trip. It is just one gigantic big room with multiple beds, and then we just all sleep here. And then one big dining table, and then there's the toilet. And then in that room is where you do your business, and then here's where you take your shower. Simple but functional.
Italy is recommended.
Warning people going on set.
This is 7:15.
Our resident Japan boy had wanted to visit the onsen one last time before leaving Japan, and so here was the onsen team. The water was so hot. I'm not sure my man parts appreciated being boiled, but he was a happy man, and so I guess that was all that mattered. Before leaving for Narita Airport, we made a final stop at Hama Sushi for a quick bite because we all loved it. And with that, our Japan road trip comes to an end, following which my study abroad experience also draws to a close. Bye bye! I started out this vlogging project hoping to immortalize my exchange experiences, and even though this vlog is more than a year late, I'm glad I completed it. I would like to thank God for His faithfulness and providence all 5 months I was in Korea. To my greatest support systems, thank you for helping me settle into a foreign country. To the friends I made through this exchange, thank you for creating these core memories with me. From the bottom of my heart, thank you, because it was an experience like no other. And finally, to those who watched all 13 vlogs, you're a real G.